What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here. Came back earlier than anticipated, earlier than expected, man, from this hiatus. It was definitely a well-needed one. I definitely got to, I went into it wanting to gain something, and out of it I gained something else. Initially I went into it wanting to gain more experience and more inspiration for my writing, which I did. But the main thing that I got out of it, guys, was that I learned to be more grateful for everything that I do have, without question, man. I think that's one of the things, or the main thing that I got out from this experience, was the overall more gratitude and being more grateful for everything that I do have, man. Because there's some craziness out there, man, and we're just blessed that we're still here and still kicking it, man. So but without further ado, yo, we're back, live action for the awesome sauce, the best-selling manga in history, man. While I was on this break, bro, and I reread the chapter several times on my own, and just where we are right now is so crazy that I was just like, man, I can't wait to go back home so that I can not only react to this chapter, but so that I can also get with the community, get in the comments, get in the Discord, get in other people's videos, and see what everybody else is thinking about this greatness, man. Because where we currently are it truly is one of the best times to be a fan of the weekly One Piece experience. There's just so many things going on, so many different discussions we could possibly have, and it's awesome sauce, man. It's absolutely goat. And I there could not be a better time, at least for me, in all of my years of reading One Piece, man. I think this is the best time to be reading the manga weekly, man. But without further ado, let's get right into the awesome sauce. Let me type it in. All right, quick. Right. Chapter 906, man. Dude, I've been waiting for this for so long, yo. Chapter 906, The Holy Land. Mari Jois? Jois. I always took it as Mari Joa. But the Holy Land of Mari Jois. Jois. Well, I guess it is pretty much the same. Oda introduces Mari Joa as well as Mari Jois. Will honor what he uses and will edit accordingly. If he changes the spelling in the volume release, this will apply for all the other weird spellings in the chapters of this arc. So Oda introduces Mari Jois as Mari Jois. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take Mari Jois as the overall thing here, and I believe we're still here with Olympus. Tales of Self-Proclaimed Star Grand Fleet, Volume 36, Olympus Arc, at 10 a.m. Onboard cleaning check, the fastidious Olympus and Columbus. And here we have Olympus in the middle of what appears to be a hallway. We see somebody getting pwned right here, so we see Columbus right here on the bottom side. So shout out to the Yonta Maria, man, but let's get right into the awesome sauce of this week's chapter, the best-selling manga in history. Near the top of the red line, please watch your steps. The gondola has arrived at the port. All merfolk, please swap out your current bubbles for one of these reinforced ones. Your current bubbles won't work in this airspace. Let me see. Wow. Man, this is quite an amazing view right here from the panel, just being on the gondola and then reaching up towards the clouds and towards the skies. I mean, that one panel we got last week, where we were in the middle of the clouds, but we still saw the sunlight, was gorgeous, man. One of my favorite double page spreads, probably of the entire post time skip. It was so good, and so was the new Marineford drawing. That was fantastic. Near the top of the red line, the gondola has appeared at the port. Wow, all passengers must trek to the top of these long, broad stairs. Dude, we're actually seeing the Mari Joa, man. We're seeing the Mari Joa. All passengers must trek to the top of these long, broad stairs. Look at this. Looks like ancient Rome right here, man. I mean, straight up going up the stairs, man. You're waiting to meet Caesar, bro, the goat, man, and you're like, yo, it's so big. Thank you for making the long journey here in order to arrive at the highest and most colossal expanse of land, located in the center of the seas. Look at Stelly. This man is a troll, yo. This is the place where the descendants of this world's creators reside. And the name of this majestic land is... Turn the page. The Holy Land. Mari Jois. Dude. Like, the fact that we're actually here, man, is... You know, after theorizing, after being with the Weekly Moments experience for so long, after talking about it so long with you guys, and being so hyped up for it, man, and building up and building up and building up and building up to it, and we're finally here, man, following it through the perspective, through the eyes of the king, specifically in this case through Shirahoshi, and through Stelly, through Hamburger. It's like, man, come on, yo, like, we're seeing this, man. We're seeing the entryway, the stairs up to the Holy Land, man, to the Mari Jois. Mari Jois. Yeah, I can't wait for the official translation of that, man. We'll see what happens. But what a gorgeous place. Are those green things a forest? Yes, but the trees were artificially planted. The trees were artificially planted. Very interesting. Man, yo, but this place looks... It just looks gorgeous, man. It's like we saw it so many times from like afar, and then we would zoom in to just see the room where the 5 elder stars are, aka the Gorosei, and then whenever like this the Shichibukai would have their meetings and the 7 warlords, whenever Lafitte invaded, whenever every single time that we go up and we see like the elder stars talking about certain situations, like whenever Clover got smoked, going back to a conversation with Akainu, going back to the chapter 594, the message, whenever they have all of the Gorosei members, you know, talking about the effects of like what the Marineford War did to them and to the overall thing of the One Piece world, like Luffy and whatnot. But you know, we always got to see only one part of the Holy Land, man. And from an outer view, you know, the main portion of the Holy Land, which is like the main building. But this is our first time actually seeing what I like to call like the Oda zoom out gorgeous panel of what the land actually looks like, man. Mari Jois. It's like I've been waiting so long for this, bro. This connecting cane is for you, Lady Shirahoshi. Started moving? Is this an earthquake? I'm gonna die. Someone protect me. Yo, someone needs to just, I mean, lay the smackdown on Stelly, man. I've been waiting for too long, bro. This is a travelator. It will move the ground forward. Father, shall we take the normal path? Shirahoshi, you wanted to see the forest, didn't you? Fukaboshi, the scenery is amazing, so let's take our time as we head to our destination. Well, let's do it, big brother. Hey, father, of course you can. I will also accompany you. Do they fear modern machinery? Those mere fish. I should get one of those travelators installed in the Goa Kingdom. It's so convenient. It's called a travelator. That's what I said. I've got a bad feeling about this. Man, yo, Fukaboshi's like, you know, this bastard. Underground. Don't stop. Man, they've got slaves working down there for this travelator. Of course they do, bro. Of course they do. These flipping bastards, man. It's like you expect it, but whenever you actually see it, it's like, at first, you know, you just think about it like, oh, okay, yeah, travelator. You know, you'll take it from here, go over there. It's just one of those things. But of course, there's a darker side to it, man. We have slaves over here carrying and making this thing work. If somebody over here looked like they were dressed in like an Impel Down-esque type of outfit, nailing them with the whip, man. Be steady and do it slowly. It needs to be turned at a pleasant pace. Someone please save me. And if that's not possible, then kill me instead. Don't worry, my guy, man. The revolutionaries are here, bro. My boy Dragon's gonna come up into like swimwear. He's gonna free everyone, man. I mean, straight up Royal Rumble coming up into like swimwear, bro. Dragon's gonna be the 30th entrant, man. You're gonna see a stoner over here. Dude, I mean, Dragon's gonna be like Stone Cold. You guys remember whenever Stone Cold invaded the WWE? What was that, in 2001, whenever he did that full face turn, went from WCW back to the F, man. He went straight up into like somewhere, and he was stunning everybody, bro. You had Undertaker over here, that'll be Sabo. You had Kane over here, man, that'll be Karasu, just choke slamming there. We had Kurt Angle with the Angle Slam, bro. That'll be flipping Lindbergh. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy, man. It was 5 members of the WWF versus the entire alliance. And how was that started? Because my man Stone Cold Steve Austin go in like so much. That's gonna be Dragon. That is gonna be Dragon, man. So don't you fret. Y'all will be freed. You will be freed, man. Of the resonance of a certain celestial dragon. Father, what's the matter, Charles? Oh my God, this bastard again. After getting punched in the face in one of the most satisfying moments I've ever seen, this man proceeds to make a return, man. Friggin' Charles, bro. Once again, fiending. You know, he was fiending after Kami last time. Now he's fiending after Shirahoshi. Yo, he better get punched again, man. He better get punched again. I don't even mind if Shirahoshi herself does it. Just like randomly, I mean, it wouldn't be a main part of her character. Like her character wouldn't do it. But if I were Shirahoshi, man, big fin. Gosh, Charles, bro, is legit. I think this is the one person that I despise the most in the One Piece world. Like Spandam, I really, really wanted to punch him, but he had Mankind's mask, so I let it slide. But this dude, ooh, man, whatever, man, whatever. I want to. It's like one of those things where you know that Oda does an excellent job of making you hate someone whenever you just see them and you want to punch them, man. It's a mermaid, an extra large one. My boy's looking like a hamburger, son. He said an extra large one. He said put some cheese and some pickles on that bitty, son. Put some extra ketchup, some mayonnaise. Make it a combo. Mighty Joy's Castle, main entrance. Look at this, man. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, man. Inside the castle, the socializing plaza. Got a social space? You got a social space going up here, man, like it's Destiny? So these are the royalty and escorts from all over the world. Starting tomorrow, even the family members of royalty won't have the time to be bored during the 7-day conference. So 7-day conference, a week, confirmed there. Mambo Samba! Yeah! Got a little jiggy with it, you know what I'm saying? There's gourmet food. Of course there is, man. We got Toriko up in here. Whoa. And all weapons have been confiscated, but look at all these dudes. All of the escorts still look tough without them. Father also seems to be doing well. That's a relief. Well, hello there, Princess of the Sea. The rumors are true after all, absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. My son is still single. How about you get to know each other? My man is the walking Tinder. My boy's the walking Tinder, man. He's trying to make relationships work over here. He's trying to make this work, man. Papa, not bad. Her looks are not bad at all. Hey, you're pretty quick at upselling your son. My son is also... Poppy, I like her. These guys are all fiending, man. They are fiending. They're thirsty, bro. No, Mermaid Princess, please pick my son. Oh, I have 3 charming sons for you. But my boy said he has 3. He said, y'all have your own single children. I have 3, son. I have the whole squad. None of you are my type. Let him know, Shirahoshi, man. Let him know. Hey, look at Fukaboshi. He's confused like Shirahoshi's like, nah. Shirahoshi, tell him all this. Screw off, man. Please forgive her. My sister has her own unique dialogue. She meant to say, I am also not married yet. How dare you humiliate me? I don't care. Punch him! I'm like, for real, bro. With these kind of situations, you should say something like, I'm happy to hear you say that. Or would you like to have a meal together sometime in a gentle way, even if you have to lie? I'm no good at lying. See, this is why I like Shirahoshi's character, man. She's straight up. She keeps it 100. She keeps it 100, bro. Think of it as invading their questions, not lying. If you hurt their feelings tactically, it'll end up causing international conflict. Famire-do. Let's go over to that side. Wow. Vivi! Yo, it is a Vivi and Rebecca, like, a meetup, man. Straight up. Like, I remember whenever Dress was first coming out, everybody was like, yeah, Rebecca doesn't hold up to Vivi. Some people would say Rebecca's better than Vivi, but they're there. They always compared them. It's like the same way people would go back after Dressrosa and look back at Marineford and see like the interaction between Crocodile and Doflamingo and how because they're in the way like they interact and whatnot. I've always wanted to see this. I've always wanted to see an interaction between Vivi and Rebecca. I think that would have been really awesome, considering that Rebecca was this. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that Rebecca is the same age now that Vivi was back whenever we were in Alabasta. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that is the case. But I think Rebecca's like 16 right now, and I believe Vivi right now is 18. I believe so, man. I'm not 100% on that, but I believe so. Wow, you're so cute. Look at my boy Karu in the back. The goat duck. That is not a compliment fit for a warrior such as myself, Resu. Are you alright, Leo? Yo, Leo's over here fiending, man. The princess of the Alabasta Kingdom, man. Nefertari Vivi. And Karu. Dressrosa's lady-in-waiting, Rebecca. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. That's fine, Resu. I only came out because I heard you say that you know Luffy Land and the others, Resu. We are Luffy Land's underlings. We're pirates, Resu. Luffy Land's underlings, man. Coming into this reverie, I didn't think that I'd meet anyone here who I could talk about Lucy with. That's right, they're adventuring around the world. Since they don't want to be heroes, they've gotten a bad name because of the reputation that comes with having a bounty. But I know that they're still the same as they've always been. You're damn right, man. You see, this is the type of stuff that I love, man. Whenever other characters that have been impacted by the Straw Hats in their journey come together to, talk about them, man. That just shows the importance of the adventure and the story that we've been into for these 906 chapters, man. Like whenever you see stuff like that, it makes it all like you, even though you already believe that it's worthwhile and that it means a lot to you, whenever you see stuff like that, it just makes it all seem more real, man. It makes the world seem that much more like alive. Whenever you have the characters talking about our main cast like that, man, and these are characters that you know before that, or I should say that up until that point, it was because of the Straw Hats and they had such a big impact on them, they were able to make the decision or the change necessary in order to move forward with their lives. Especially with these two characters and the roles that they played. Man, dude. Greatness, man. Alabasta looking crocodile, man. You got Croc, you got Mr. 1, man, Mr. 2 in the Gold Bon Coude, Miss All Sunday, and Mr. 3. Factually, Mr. 3 and Buggy, two funniest characters. That's why, for me, Impel Down is still, it's hard because Thriller Bark is really funny too, but Impel Down, man. I mean, listen, bro, Impel Down in the manga and in the anime are absolutely hilarious, and it's because of Mr. 3 and Buggy. It really is, man. Bon Clay, a legend. Crocodile, a legend. No, I'm saying his name wrong. Crocodile, a legend. Then you got Bones D. Ass. Freaking, Daz Bones, man. The legend. And then you got Miss All Sunday, which of course now we have on our crew. Alabasta Kingdom's trivia. Princess Vivi is from the Kingdom of Sand. Located on the Grand Line in the past, she went aboard the Straw Hats ship and traveled with them as a part of their crew. Can you imagine this? Like, I was thinking about this last week with the Goa Kingdom bit that we got whenever we were talking about Stelly. Like, Oda and his editors are basically putting this in order to, either give a recap or give for fans who are just jumping on, a recap as to why these characters are important. But for like longtime fans, I mean, Alabasta was, that was the arc. For One Piece fans for a long time, and especially whenever I first started getting into One Piece, that was the arc. Like that was the arc everybody was talking about. That was everybody's love. I mean, it was the stuff, and everybody knew it, man. It was the hottest girl in school. Literally, Alabasta was the hottest girl in school. Everybody wanted to be with her, and she was GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Alabasta was, man. Like that, to us as One Piece fans, that was the arc. And to know that there's possibly somebody out there who just jumped on and they have never read Alabasta is really weird to me. It's really, really weird to me. The rebellion that occurred in Vivi's homeland was part of an evil plot that was schemed up by the former warlord Crocodile. But Luffy and his crew were able to stop them and save the country. The government reported this as the Marines' achievement. Actually, and this is a factual statement, guys. And I know I've talked about this before. But when it comes to Alabasta, if I can find my old DVD here. Is this? No, this is my Drum Island one. Flipping FLAGNARDS. This one. So, for me, whenever I think of anime, I always think of this particular. You guys remember this box set? Man, this is a classic, right? I always think back to this box set. This box set covers episodes 117 to 130 for basically the last half of the Alabasta arc. And any time that I think of anime, man, and I continuously repeat this, but it's the truth, man. I always think back to that Nakama scene at the end where they throw out the X. That scene to me is anime, man. Like, whenever I think of anime, that's the first scene that comes up. It's an iconic scene, man. It's definitely one of my favorites in the whole series. The government reported this as the Marines' achievement. One of my favorite smoker moments. When I read the news about Dressrosa, I realized that Luffy and the others wanted to help someone again. That's right, Rezu. You have them crying, yo. Just now we were talking about Luffy-sama. Now you got all the princesses involved. You got Shirahoshi, you got Vivi, and Rebecca. Man, I'll talk about the greatness of the king. That is awesome, man. It's a mermaid princess. They may have been talking about him, but doesn't mean they're his friends. Luffy-kun is a pirate. You can't let people know that you're friends with him, Zito. They're in the New World now, so they must have gone through Fisherman Island to get there. Yeah. Vivi's using her wits. You know, she's using her intelligence, using her brain. And did you say Luffy-sama? Well, Rebecca, if we misheard her, then... I did say that. Do you know him? Stop it. Of course they would know his name. I'm indebted to Luffy-sama. Yo, she said I'm indebted to Luffy-sama. And then Vivi and Rebecca like, so are we. We're also indebted to the king. Vivi-sama, is that my boy Igaram? He's chilling in the cut. And you see Fukaboshi. Oh, yo, hey, man. Fukaboshi's getting along with Viola. He's like, wait. We got Viola up here. Hold on. Let me spit some game. He's flexing the shoulders a little bit. Yo. Vivi-sama is also getting along well with the mermaid princess. Rebecca looks happy. My younger sister is not accustomed to socializing yet, so you have my thanks. What a fateful coincidence. A sigh over here, man. This guy's a troll, yo. Him and Baby Five's stories. Hey, yo, over there. You're Rebecca from Dressrosa. Oh, that guy. My name is Sai. You're Chinjao's grandson, right? Sai! Oh, Leo, my brother. You decided to come here too, eh? We're the secret escorts, Resu. Why are you here? Even though you're a pirate. You're a pirate too. After this mission, I'm going to cut all ties with my country. Really? After this mission, he's going to cut all ties with his country. Well, if it isn't Princess Vivi. Wapple? Holy FLAGNARDS. Now this is an interaction right here, man. What are you doing here? You hippo. It is strange, isn't it? Gozy. Kinderella, the queen of the evil Black Drum Kingdom. Kinderella, the king of the evil Black Drum Kingdom. Wapple. Now this is mad nostalgic here, man. Having Vivi and Wapple face to face. I've looked quite a distance, right? Luffy sent him over the oceans into a faraway land. So he's also afraid of Luffy-sama. No, he's an enemy, Shirahoshi. Wapple's trivia. He's the former king of the Drum Kingdom. That's my arc right there, man. And civilians suffered under his evil rule. He fought against the Strahd pirates and was blasted far away. Using the powers of the Munch Munch fruit, he accumulated great wealth and founded his own large country. And doing this, he crawled his way back up to royalty, man. My boy Wapple managed to make it all the way back up, man. This is probably like right under Spandam. He's probably at number 3 in terms of characters that I really, really wanted to get punched in the face. And it's, you know, Drum Island is one of those arcs where I don't know if like the anime or the manga made a better decision. Because you know how in the manga, right before he punches Wapple, it goes into the flashback, into Chopper's flashback. So whenever Luffy actually manages to land that punch, it has like all that weight behind it in the flashback. However, the anime also did an excellent job too with that particular scene. I have the box set back. I love Drum Island in the anime, man. Some of my favorite soundtracks. Absolutely beautiful arc. But man, you're having this interaction, having this page of Vivi and Wapple again, man. It brings you back, bro. It really does. Is King Cobra, the one with a serious dumb face, still healthy? Yo, he remembers Cobra. Wait, never mind. I actually saw him earlier, and I definitely wouldn't call him healthy. I was being sarcastic. You guys are so funny, Universe. Tama no Koshi. Is that my man's Dalton? Korea! Yo, you got a Lopin in the back. Wapple, stop your petty banter. It's like another unfortunate country was formed. The king of the Sakura Kingdom, my boy Dalton. It looks like the world government is getting weaker. I can't believe they let this idiot join. Kureha, man. Seeing all these characters, yo, is really, really nostalgic, dog. Dalton, the old hag witch, you guys are still alive? Are you asking for the secret to my youth? Yo, that's an old gag. That's a classic gag. I didn't ask you for that. Dalton's son, Dr. Correa, I'm so happy to see you again. Ah, Vivi-chan, you've become even more gallant. Are you happy? Back then, if I had known that you were a princess, I would have recalculated the price of my medical fees. Correa, man. Hey, Dalton, you bastard. How dare me, a retainer like you, tell me to stop. You and I are of equal status now. Dalton's son is truly fit to be a king. You flatter me too much. Listen up, Dalton, you ally of justice, bastard. It's impossible to rule a country in purity. The higher up you go, the more you'll be forced to learn about just how dirty this world is. And then he says, I'll definitely, I think it's just my revenge. And then it's just cut off by a Dalton panel. Did you read the news about Luffy-kun? They're talking about the king, bro. He's also focused on it that I almost tore a hole in the newspaper. Dalton's trivia. Originally a retainer of Wapol and the now defunct Drum Kingdom, Dalton worked together with Luffy and his crew to exile Wapol. After listening to the wills of his people, he renamed the country to the Sakura Kingdom and became its king. I love that arc so much, man. Dr. Correa's trivia. Currently 141 years old, known as a witch. She is a doctor from the Sakura Kingdom. Chopper, who saved Nami's life, was raised by her. She is both his parent and his mentor. It taught him everything he knows about medicine. Hey, Dalton, son, do you happen to like Lucy? Like Luffy? Do you like Luffy, Lando? Don't you, Desu? I really like him. Hey, Dalton had to take like a second chunk. He was like, let me make sure nobody's listening to this, man. Like, he had to whisper it, dog. Yeah, this is gonna be so fun. Undersea prison impelled down? Yeah! Doofy! Undersea prison impelled down, level 6. What's up with the solitary confinement and so lonesome? Are you perhaps protecting me, Magellan? Foo, foo, foo. Have they arrived? The assassin from up there? Did they send an assassin here to shut me up? In order to prevent me from telling anyone about the secret treasure hidden in the Mighty Joyce? Foo foo! Yo, Doofy's the flippy dude! Isn't it fine to reveal what is already power degrades quickly anyway? It rots away in no time at all. Mighty Joyce. Foo foo. Luffy's wanted poster? Is that a straw hat? What the flying FLAGNARDS? Why is this here in the Holy Land of Harsh Secret? They sent an assassin here to shut me up in order to prevent me from telling anyone about the secret treasure hidden in Mighty Joyce. Isn't it fine to reveal what it is already? Power degrades quickly anyway. It rots away in no time at all. Foo, foo, foo. And then we have somebody walking up the stairs in Mighty Joyce. Just completely covered in darkness. Walks up, looks like he has a crown. Opens up this vault on some Fallout stuff. Looks down, and here we have a straw hat. And it looks to be Luffy's flipping straw hat. Is it like an ancient version of the straw hat? It was one of the Rogers went to Shanks. Shanks's went to Luffy's. So is it a possibility that the straw hat belonged to like Joy Boy? To Joy Boy or some member from the Ancient Kingdom? Or from the from the guys opposing the Ancient Kingdom? Dog. Man, and he's carrying the wanted poster. He brings it over there, yo, and he sees the thing. Dog, how do you end a chapter like this? This is insane. Doofy's insane, first of all. That's my guy. But what is this? He's walking up with Luffy's wanted poster. Goes up. And this is at the same time they're talking about the treasure. Talking about the secret treasure hidden in Mighty Joyce. He opens up this vault. goes in the vault, and in there, why is this here in the Holy Land? A large secret has been hidden away, and it's a frozen straw hat. What is going on, bro? A frozen straw hat. Which means it has to have belonged to somebody from all the way back then. To Luffy's ancestors. To the originals of the D clan. Maybe even a Joy Boy man, like I said before. This could be Joy Boy's hat. That's madness. The straw hat. Of all things. Here in the Mighty Choice. And then apparently Dolphy is hinting towards a certain assassin that is coming to settle. Look at this. What's up with solitary confinement? It's so lonesome. Are you perhaps protecting me, Magellan? Protecting him. Have they arrived? The assassin from up there? Assassin, wouldn't that mean Cypherpole? Cypherpole, right? You can imagine the interaction between freaking Lucci and Dolphy. Did they send an assassin here too to shut me up? And to prevent me from telling anyone about the secret treasure hidden in Mighty Joyce? Like, I gotta read this again, yo. Isn't it fine to reveal what it is already? Power degrades quickly anyway. It rots away in no time at all. Mighty Joyce. Foo foo foo. And we have somebody over here walking. And they enter this ancient place in a vault. And hidden away is the flipping straw hat. Good God Almighty. And there's no break next week. Bro, what is this arc in the Reverie, man? Listen, bro, I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on. So, first of all, the chapter being centered in the Mighty Joyce by itself, elevates its clout for me. I've been waiting to see this for so long, this place. For so long. And then, along with the Mighty Joyce, along with us being here, getting to see it, getting to see the interactions, then we have Vivi, Rebecca, and Shirahoshi putting respect on the king's name. Just seeing them together and interacting was so cool. And then, of course, having like Walpole back and Dalton back and Kureha. It's really, really nostalgic seeing all these characters again, from this entire journey, like I was saying before, making the entire journey feel that much more important to me. The fact that it's all, coming into fruition here. And then, man, I'm sorry, bro, but I can't stop thinking on these last two pages. We switch over to Impel Down in level 6, and Dolphy's talking about an assassin that they're going to send to shut him up. And he's just laughing menacingly, bro, because he knows something. He knows about the sacred old treasure, this sacred national treasure. This sacred national treasure is the flipping straw hat. And I'm like... Inherited will. Man, dude. I don't even know, but this is madness. This is crazy. Man, I gotta talk to some people about this chapter, bro. Like, yo, this final page is mad spooky, man. Man, opens up a vault like he's playing Fallout 76. Opens it up and he chills and he looks down and there's a flipping straw hat. Why is this here in the Holy Land? Our large secret has been hidden away. A large secret, bro. A large secret. What is going on, bro? Yo, man. Guys, let me know in the comments what you thought about this chapter. Chapter 906 in the best-selling manga in history. But, man, what did you think about this last page, yo? Like, what were your theories? What are your thoughts? What a way to end the chapter, man. See, this is what I was talking about. You guys remember whenever I was saying, since Oda is giving us the revolutionaries, since he's telling us that the Revolutionary Army is going to declare war on the Celestial Dragons, I mean, there's going to be some other major twist happening here. If the Revolutionary Army showing up is not the major twist, then what is? And immediately, Oda slaps me in the face, breaks my ankles, and he gives me this final page, bro. This last page. I was okay with the rest of the chapter with the way it was, loving the interactions. And then we get this final page of a flipping straw hat. Frozen. Like it's the Master Chief. Dog. The Mighty Joyce is flipping spooky, man. Yo, I will see y'all in the comments, man. Y'all have an awesome sauce of a day. This is madness. This chapter was legit madness, man. Or like the first part of the chapter was mainly like nostalgia and seeing everybody again and just seeing so many awesome interactions. Shout out to Fukaboshi and Viola, by the way. My boy Fukaboshi was flexing. But man, dude, the straw hat. And then he looks like he has multiple wanted posters. I didn't notice that. He has multiple wanted posters. Why? Damn it. And I know he's not. I know Oda's not gonna stick to this, man. I know he's gonna move to something else, bro. And, we're probably gonna find out like 1,000 chapters. God, man. This series, bro. The stress. The stress levels. How do you end a chapter like this? Man, yo. I hope nobody gets spoiled on this, bro. Because to me, I don't know how anybody else feels about this, man, but to me, this is massive. This is huge, bro. I mean, this turns everything on its head. A straw hat in the Mighty Joa. It's like, what? And who is this dude? He's darkened out. It's like he has a crown on his head, too. I can't stop looking at this page, bro. I can't stop looking at this page. This is crazy. I'll see y'all next time, man. I'm gonna go process this chapter. Good God, man. I need to process this, bro. God. Only, what is it, 903, 904, 905, 906? 4 chapters into the referee arc, man. I'm like, this is madness! Dopey, man. Yo, let me end it off. Let me just reread this final thing again. Undersea prison impelled on level 6. What's up with the solitary confinement? It's so lonesome. Are you protecting me, Magellan? Foo. Have they arrived? The assassin from up there. Did they send an assassin here to shut me up? And to prevent me from telling anyone about the secret treasure hidden in Mighty Joyce? Isn't it fine to reveal what it is already? Power degrades quickly anyway. It rots away in no time at all. Mighty Joyce. A straw hat. A straw hat, man. Could this be connected to what Roger and Rayleigh were talking about? Or they said you have to make your own decision? Or were we completely, like... Were our expectations, like, wrong? In terms of what we expected to see whenever we get to see a flashback of what happened all those years ago? Why the straw? Alright, I'm out of here. Because if not, I'm just gonna stare at the wall for like the next hour, yo. I'll see y'all next time. This is Madness. I'll see you in the comment section. Holy FLAGNARDS.